Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home territory. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Hey, Allie.
There are some super young teams around the league, but All-Star Draymond Green said, quote, if you don't have vets around you, you're not really learning what you need to learn. I had guys who taught me how to be a pro, so I worry about that because cultures and things get lost. And eventually, if those go, our league will get lost too. Brian?
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Here we go. That's tipped. Over to the left wing. Gets the three ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the layup falls.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
59 seconds left to play in the first. On the wing, Green, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. There's the drive from the arc, and the three-pointer goes. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot from 16 and off the glass. That one's good.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Young finds Green. Drops in the three. Green's got 5 points.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Leading by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The visitors with the ball. Up top, Young. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Young's got his second bucket of the night. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Three-pointer connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
1:16 left in the second. Lets it go from the wing. And Young with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Substitution for your home team. Number 32. Number 17.
Clock at 6. Drains the triple.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Tough for a defender to challenge the shot when the height differential is so pronounced.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Timeout, timeout.
Home team.
Start it. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The three. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Number 14.
With 2 seconds left. Got it.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
That'll count. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand.
The previous play is under review.
Just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. All right, so the three-point contest is a great part of All-Star Weekend, but let me ask you guys, what contest would you add?
A cooking competition.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, sample some fresh barbecue chicken.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the visiting team.
I love how they've been moving that rock on this one, making the extra pass whenever they can, going from a good shot to a great one.
That's the winning approach, winning basketball.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Tipped away. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Goes up on the wing. Yep, that one goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
.43 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Start it.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Count it.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Stevenson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
No problems knocking that one down. He's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Inside. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Clark. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
Good job finding the clean look behind the arc.
The visitors with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Stevenson's shot is good.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
On target from range.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Drills it from deep.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Buries it from 3.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. just assume every three he takes now is going in.
No one covering.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Tries a three off the inbound. It falls.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Now, our New Balance Player of the Game.